Go fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is.
Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for more science, space and tech news to share with you, and I came across this at RT.com. Yes, X's new gun emoji fights woke mind virus, according to Elon Musk. Yes, it's entertaining what happened. I thought it was hilarious. The platform switched back from a toy pistol to a realistic firearm last month. Oh, and it still looks like a cartoon and people are complaining about it. Elon Musk has explained the decision to bring back the gun emoji to X, formerly Twitter, saying the choice to depict a realistic firearm rather than a toy pistol is part of the fight against the woke mind virus. In a post on his social media network on Tuesday, the US billionaire shared a chart showing how the emoji has looked on various platforms over the past decade. Included on the list alongside X are images used in the products of Apple, Google, Microsoft and Meta's Facebook. The apparent trend has been to move away from real guns to toy guns, while Musk's platform has done the opposite since he bought it in 2022. Nerfing of the gun emoji matches the rise of the woke mind virus as a core tenet is equating fake harm with real harm, he said, commenting on the chart. And there's the chart there. Let's have a quick look what it looks like on Twitter. Same chart, but 69 million views. But there's the gun. He's changed it to it's still a cartoon-looking gun to me. So it went from like a water pistol to a gun. But check this out. This is some of the comments. The longer time passes, the more I'm convinced the woke mind virus is not an isolated incident, but rather a movement that went largely uncontested due to massive repression of free speech. So, yeah, it's stuff like that that just cracks me up. People are melting down pretty much over it. But look at this. Where is it? I like this. Can you add an AR-15 option for the leftists to really lose it? I love this from ALX. I love how they removed the gun emoji but left the bomb emoji in with a bunch of other deadly weapons and no one complained about that. Oh, that made me smile. They're terrified of gun emojis. Like, seriously. That's just ridiculous. It just, yeah, sure. Just sit there and you scratch your damn head, you know? I mean, come on. It's still a cartoon gun, you know? Bloody ridiculous. X transition from the previous toy gun to the one that resembles a modern semi-automatic pistol happened last month, at least for its web interface. The older version was introduced by the previous management in 2018. The US stands out among developed nations due to its gun culture and levels of gun violence. Some people want the display of realistic guns in various media reduced because they believe it glorifies them and fuels their use. The Unicode Consortium, I said the Unicorn Consortium, that'd be interesting. The organisation that decides on what should be turned into an emoji currently calls the one with a gun a water pistol. Musk is a vocal supporter of some conservative political causes. He has said that he believes that the right to bear arms is an important safeguard against potential tyranny of government, but supported some gun control measures, such as background checks for people who want their own deadlier firearms. Australia, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, we were disarmed in 1996. Now, I understand the reasons why, but, like, how can I put it? Certain gun control laws are fine. I do understand that. I do believe there are certain instances where you should need to own a gun, and people disagree with me. But isn't it funny? Most issues, I believe, from my reading, are caused by irresponsible gun ownership, not the ones who train, go to the range, learn to use their gun properly, have it locked in a safe. You know what I mean? Like the good guys with guns. As I say, I'm not a gun person myself, but as I said, I do believe that is the way to do it, right? And I can see the point, especially when you're in some places that you really need one. Now, what interests me with that is I was reading some stats about the Americans and gun violence. And these people are coming out saying that Republican-run states have the highest levels of gun violence. But if you actually drill down, yes, the state is run by a Republican, but the cities where 90+% of the gun violence is, or 95%, are run by the Democrats. And it's illegal gun violence. It's not people who are legally owning their guns and going and doing training and doing the... Exactly. It's like saying we have to ban motor cars because of drunk drivers. No, you have a lot of people out there who don't drink and drive. So why would you ban a motor vehicle for people who don't do the wrong thing? You know, and this is the thing that really fascinates me. It's these mind-bending gymnastics, you know, that just blow me away. And as I say, it just is interesting to me, that's all. Yeah, so Elon Musk posted a row of gun emojis at around the same time that US President Joe Biden was giving a speech at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago on Monday. Among other things, Biden touted his administration's record of passing gun control legislation and urged further restrictions. Yes, I love how he put the posted a row of gun emojis at the same time that US President Joe Biden was giving a speech at the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. You can guarantee there'll be people on the Democrat side screaming their heads off, going, "That's literal violence." Oh my God. It's changing of an emoji. If you are that mentally inclined to look at a picture of a gun and think it turns into real violence, then there is something definitely wrong with you. You know? Elon Musk, as far as I'm aware, doesn't want to do anybody any harm. It's just ridiculous. It's insane. But people are looking for things that aren't there. It's like they're offended because they're looking for a reason to be offended. It's fascinating. Now, the woke mind virus that Musk is referring to is a pejorative conservative term for the advocacy of radical policies, such as the right of minors to gender transition at schools without the consent or knowledge of their parents. My attitude is very simple with this gender transition. If you're an adult and it's going to help you live your best life, you go for it. I'll support you. Just leave the kids out of it. You know what I mean? Like, what does a bloody 4-year-old know about it? The only thing a 4-year-old boy knows about his doodle dangle is that he has a wee with it, and it's funny. You know, seriously, come on. Funny enough, we don't really grow out of that. But you know what I mean? Like oh, dear Lord. But yeah, little kids don't know any different. You know, so leave the kids out of it. You know, when you're an adult, yeah, I'll support your right to have that if you want that operation. That's perfectly fine. People are making something out of nothing with a little picture of a gun. As I said, it just fascinates me. It's 1984 all the way with double think and double speak and all this rubbish. It just absolutely drives me crazy. I just don't get it. Dear oh dear. All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining us for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care. And as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.